Steve LeBlanc is not only a well-respected horseman here on Delmarva, but this accomplished trainer is highly regarded throughout the world of harness racing as a conditioner of standardbreds and developer of young, successful talent. With impressive numbers on his resume, close to 2,000 training wins and over $22.5 million in purses earned during his career, we wanted to get to know this soft-spoken trainer a little better. So we stopped by his barn for this post-time Q&A segment. How did you get into the business?
I started with my dad. He was a trainer back in New England, and I just started working with him, and that's where I got started. He had a farm, half-mile track, and raced the New England circuit, Foxborough, Rockingham back then, and that's where I got my start. I've actually had two big life moves. First, I went from Foxborough when they closed to the Meadows, and I was out in Pennsylvania for 20 years, and then we relocated to Delaware. And I've been here 22 years now.
Tell me something about yourself that people may not know.
I've been an avid skier coming from New England. You know, we always like to go skiing and things like that. So I've always taught my kids how to ski, and we go on vacations and do things like that. So it's fun.
If you could get in a time machine, where would you go?
I'd probably go back into the 80s just to compare how life was then to now. It was growing up, I mean, that was a great time in my 20s, and it was a lot of fun, but life's changed a lot along the way, so it'd be kind of cool to compare.
If you weren't training horses, what would you be doing?
I don't know, probably a lot of my family members were into building homes and things like that. I might look into the realtor market and try to maybe flip houses or things like that. A little entrepreneurship. That probably would have been the route I took, but I wound up doing this instead.
Other than horses, what's your favorite thing to spend money on?
Vacations. Yeah, we like going on vacations with our family, and that's, you know, down on the islands or maybe a cruise, things like that. Yeah. It's fun. We had a great time when we went to Cancun. We've been there 2 or 3 times. It's a party down there, so that's a lot of fun.
What superpower would you most like to have?
Probably if I could read a horse's mind and they could let me know where their ailments are or anything is wrong, that would be a great superpower to have.
What's the best advice you've ever gotten about training horses? And who was it from?
Actually, my dad, he told me just to pay attention to detail, and the horse is trying to tell you things, so you really need to pay attention, and I've always kind of lived by that, trying to figure out horses and their problems, and it's gone a long way. He was a wise man.
What's your favorite TV show and why?
I really like the series Yellowstone. I thought that was great. We didn't have Paramount at that time, and my kids got me Paramount for Christmas, so I binge watched Yellowstone. It's just a great series. I don't know if it's the horses or that way of life, but it was interesting to me. I liked it. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Other than winning, what is your favorite part about harness racing?
I enjoy the people, my partners. You know, we really enjoy going to sales and picking horses, and then, you know, the hope of having young horses turn out to be champions and things like that. I guess it's just great. You know, people kind of lived for the excitement, and it's a good thing. Some of my partners are really they're more friends than partners. You know, and it's just that we talk about the horses, and it's big part of their life, you know. They call and see, you know, how they're training, things like that. So it's all good.
What's on your bucket list that has nothing to do with racing?
Well, I told you we like going on vacations. We've never done the Alaskan cruise, and that's on my bucket list. I'd like to do that. I've heard it's great, and from a lot of people. And yeah, my wife and I'd like to do that. Yeah, the nature up there, it's just a whole different scene. It'd be interesting to see. I don't know. It'd be something for sure.
Other than harness racing, what's your favorite sport and your favorite team?
For me, it's football. I love watching football, and being a New Englander, the Patriots were always, we'd always cheer for them. And we had a pretty good run with Brady for all those years, so it was an exciting time. But I like watching football and college ball with my son, and it's a good way to bond with him, and we like it a lot.
What's your best life advice?
I would say just to be happy at what you do, and if you enjoy it, and nothing seems like work. It's just every day, it's a blessing to get up and just enjoy life. That's all.